this, I'm never gonna want her to leave. Her pretty face is always wearing a smile. She swears I put it there. Well, who am I to question why she's crazy about me, when honestly I don't care. If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. Yeah, keep on rolling along. I thought by now she'd have changed her mind, moved on to someone new, but she can't get enough of this good old boy. So what's a good old boy to do? If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. Yeah, keep on rolling along. No way I'm gonna fight it, this wave I'm gonna ride it. Sometimes it's just your time. If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. Yeah, baby, keep on rolling along. Yeah, keep on rolling along.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
You see that girl right there, with the moonlight shining in her hair? Buddy, she's the one that I told you about. You know this restless heart of mine ain't the falling in love kind, but I think it might be too late for that now. That girl is a game changer, a soul savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since she come around, that girl is a risk taker, a wild horse breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. There's just something about her smile that drives me a different kind of wild. It makes me wanna lay it all out on the line. And everybody around here knows this is about the time that I let go. But I can't afford to say goodbye this time, 'cause that girl is a game changer, a soul savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since she come around, that girl is a risk taker, breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. Is a game changer, a soul savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since she come around, that girl is a risk taker, a wild horse breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. That girl is a game changer.
His name is Marty Hedden. That is called Game Changer. And before that, Going Like It's Going. And we hope it's going great. Welcome to the first show of the new year, 2023. We hope you guys are having a happy new year so far. I'm having a great new year, except for getting used to writing 2023 on everything. I've already bounced 3 checks in the new year. Yes, that's right. No, I had to bounce them right into the trash because I still wrote 2022 on them. I'm just kidding. Welcome to today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best by independent artists. We're going to do that for the next 3 hours, and on Triple Play Thursday, every artist gets played 3 times in a row all show long. At the bottom half of this first hour, we've got a great radio interview with a gentleman by the name of Sammy Sadler. You're going to love his music. And if you've ever heard the phrase murder on Music Row, I know you've heard that. You're going to hear the story behind it tonight and some great, great new country music. We want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of the radio stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, they are also from Belgium, WVMIradio.com, realradio.us, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, countrymusicexpress.co.uk, and we are also on the website of Country Music Express magazine 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are on Bourbon Trail Radio, countrythunder.com.au from Australia, WFPNradio.org. We are affiliated with BigRecords.world/radio. We are on Top Shelf Radio Texas, RadicalOnlineRadio.com. We are on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music as well. Tell Alexa you want to hear KICR Indie Country Radio and see what happens now. Mr. Marty Hedden is up one more time to complete his triple play. This is called A Little Less Lonely. On today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
I'm only half past heartache, and it's almost closing time. Just like that clock on the wall, you're still hanging on my mind. Every sip feels like one more step, a little farther down that line. I'm a little less lonely, a lighter shade of blue. I'm climbing and stumbling, trying to get over you. Pour me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight. When this glass is empty, maybe I'll be able to smile. even two-step with a stranger. Forget about you for a while. It's a long, hard road, and I'm moving real slow. But at least for a few more miles, I'll be a little less lonely. A lighter shade of blue. I'm climbing and stumbling, trying to get over you. Order me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight. Pour me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
My cousin called me, said he saw him somewhere in the next town, sipping on something, kissing that old friend he told me not to worry about. I walked in just to see for myself, wanted to tell him to go to hell, but I held my tongue, and I just thought, bless her heart, she's out of her head, barely in that little red dress. She don't know what's up ahead, but one of these days she's gonna regret all those nights spent in his arms. Bless her soul, she's in the dark. She don't really know that man of mine she's taking. Bless her heart, he's gonna break it. What goes around comes back around. She's gonna find out real quick. If she hadn't learned that lesson by now, maybe this time it'll stick. Bless her heart, she's out of her head, barely in that little red dress. She don't know what's up ahead, but one of these days she's gonna regret all those nights spent in his arms. Bless her soul, she's in the dark. She don't really know that man of mine she's taking. Bless her heart, he's gonna break it. He's gonna break it. Cheater, cheater, cold bear drinker, did you think I was done? Cheater, cheater, I'll give it 2 weeks or 3 till y'all are done. Bless her heart, she's out of her head, barely in that little red dress. She don't know what's up ahead, but one of these days she's gonna regret all those nights spent in his arms. Bless her soul, she's in the dark. She don't really know that man of mine she's taking. Bless her heart, he's gonna break. Cheater, cold bear drinker, did you think I was done? Yeah, he's gonna break. Cheater, I'll give it 2 weeks or 3 till y'all are done. Well, bless her heart.
Song number 2.
I saw some blonde hair blowing out your shotgun window. You even went and cleaned up your truck. I heard she's vegan and she grew up on on the West Coast. Just like that, I ain't mad we broke up. Don't know her, but I know you. I hate to be the one to break the news. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. You either grew up like we did or you didn't. You don't teach a whippoorwill to sing. Take her way out and do some nitty-gritty fishing, but it'll never turn her into me. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Oh no. Yeah, I bet she drinks her beer from a glass. I bet you when you get a dip she gets mad. And when she don't know all the words to friends in low places, boy, you gon' be wanting me back. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, tell her go round up the cattle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Country in the girl.
Three great songs in a row from one great artist from the state of Texas. Her name is Jenna Paulette. That is called Country in the Girl. And before that, another great tune called Bless Her Heart. Well, bless your heart for hanging out with me. We are just getting warmed up with New Country's Best. Triple Play Thursday is on the air. So tell a friend if you're on social media, and I know I am. I'm all over it. And we've got a bunch of music pages as well. You can join our KICR Indie Country Club on Facebook and KICR Indie Country Radio music page as well. But tell everybody we are live on the air right now. We've got a live chat room going on. It is on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. The third song from Jenna Paulette is her latest single. It is called Slow Draw. She is Southern. On today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Dressing up his blue jeans and a pearl snap, in shorts are taking off their ball cap. Drink beer instead of champagne. Free time means fishing on the lake. Good dog in an old truck. Football was their first love. Little work trying to settle them down, but there's something about them boys with a little twang saying hey, two-finger wave down a two-lane, baby, singing along to some country
listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
When I walk down these busy streets, see memories like a tumbleweed rolling through every light. There ain't a bar I end up in, your voice don't haunt me like the wind blowing on some lonesome night. Ain't no place I can hide. Every corner that I turn, every sunset that I burn, every dirt road I go down, down, down. I smell your perfume, see your face, something whiskey can't erase. Swear that I can feel you here right now, and you're always hanging around. It's like I'm living in a ghost town. 2 a.m. ain't late enough, another shot ain't easing up the hard rain and the missing you. In every room inside my head, here beside me in my bed, you're right there. Ain't nothing I can do. Every corner that I turn, every sunset that I burn, every dirt road I go down, down, down. I smell your perfume, see your face, something whiskey can't erase. Swear that I can feel you here right now. You're always hanging around. It's like I'm living in a ghost town. Every corner that I turn, every sunset that I burn, every dirt road I go down, down. I smell your perfume, see your face, something whiskey can't erase. Swear that I can feel you here right now. You're always hanging around. It's like I'm living in a ghost town. Some old ghost town. Some old ghost town.
Song number 2.
Got a smile that'll send chills up and down your spine. Got eyes of a pouring rain on the brink of a sunrise. The Palomino, she knows how to ride, just like an eagle when she takes flight. I fell in love on a cattle drive. You can say what you may, saddle me up, I won't buck on you, baby. Let's take a chance and we can ride the night away. A Palomino princess is all a cowboy needs to face a long, hard day. So won't you climb on up and grab the reins? Natural beauty like you never seen. I couldn't put up a fight. Blonde hair braided, blowing in the wind, skin soaked by an Amarillo sky. Unbridled spirit calls me crazy horse. She swears I can't be broke. Oh, now I love her running wild, but love her even more. Saddle me up, I won't book on you, baby. Let's take a chance and we can ride the night away. A Palomino princess is all a cowboy needs to face a long, hard day. So won't you climb on up and grab the reins? A Palomino princess is all a cowboy needs to face a long, hard day. So won't you climb on up, climb on up and grab the reins. Grab the reins.
His name is Tyler Booth. He is a former contestant on American Idol. That is called Palomino Princess. And before that, another great song called Ghost Town. We're going to do one more from Tyler Booth to complete his triple play. Then after that, we're going to have Sammy Sadler join us live on the radio. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. The third song for Tyler Booth is called Long Comes a Girl on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
You see the bopper dropping while you're popping the top on a cold beer, and you bust through the mud in your old truck in low gear. It's shotguns, bird dogs, buddies, and 12-ounce curls. Along comes a girl. You're spitting and swearing in the jeans you've been wearing for 2 weeks. Paycheck weekend, hardcore drinking and no sleep. Playing by the rules you made in a country boy's world. Along comes a girl. You're losing track of time on a front porch swing, writing love songs in your six string. And she ain't lighting up your phone, you just let it rain. She got you falling like a star from the bluegrass sky, tripping on a kiss on a Friday night, hiding in the clouds with her on a midnight high. Along comes a girl. Never thought you'd be breaking an iron out on a new shirt, or singing along to I Saw the Light in an old church, let alone taking out a 20-year loan for a piece of your own dirt. And along comes a girl, and you're losing track of time on a front porch swing, writing love songs on your six string. If she lighting up your phone, you just let it rain. She got you falling like a star from the bluegrass sky, tripping on a kiss on a Friday night, hiding in the clouds with her on a midnight high. Along comes a girl. She got you falling like a star from the bluegrass sky, tripping on a kiss on a Friday night, hiding in the clouds with her on a midnight high.
American Idol, and man, I don't know how he didn't win. He is a fantastic artist, but I've said it many times on the radio, even though they don't win in these talent competitions like American Idol, The Voice, America's Got Talent, they keep going with their great original music, and we keep playing it on this radio station. So go check him out. His name is Tyler Booth. We got a gentleman live with us on the radio tonight. We're going to talk about the stories behind his songs. That's why I love doing the interviews. We want to give a big warm welcome to Sammy Sadler. How are you, my friend?
Man, I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight?
Doing fantastic. I appreciate the time tonight, and I'm excited to play your songs. We were talking off the air here just a little bit, and I really enjoy your music, and we've got 3 good songs tonight that the folks are going to enjoy, too, to play for you.
Man, I appreciate you having us on.
Absolutely. And you are calling from Dallas, Texas, right?
I'm calling outside of Dallas. I live in Bonham, Texas,
Bonham?
about 45, 50 minutes kind of northeast of Dallas.
I have been there. I sold insurance all over Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico, and down in that southern part of the United States. So, yeah, I've been through Bonham several times.
Well, then you kind of know where I'm at.
Yeah, 20 years in southeast Oklahoma. My daughter's still down there working in Durant, Oklahoma. So, yeah, and I love the South down there, and that's what really developed my love for country music and wanting to do country radio back in the 90s. And you're probably kind of the same way, I would gather.
Yeah, man, back in the 90s, I was out on the road about 260, 65 days a year for about 8 or 9 years straight in a row there, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's good stuff. In 1989, though, you had something that happened to you that you had already charted on several different singles in radio, but you were coming out of and I told the folks, if they've never heard this story, and I had never knew the story behind the murder on Music Row, you were coming out of a office in Nashville, and Kevin Hughes, the guy that you were with, basically got assassinated, and you were hit too with a near-fatal gunshot, and it took multiple surgeries to fix you up. Man, we're glad you're with us.
Man, I tell you, Tim, I'm thankful to still be here. My career has been nothing but a roller coaster ride, and I got a record deal right out of high school when I was 18 years old, and had to make a decision whether I was going to play ball or pursue music, and I chose music, and I moved to Nashville about a few months after I graduated, and within about 6 to 8 months I had a record deal. And back then in those days it was kind of unheard of, guys and labels signing people that young, because in those days they wanted guys that were, in their mid to late 20s or early 30s, and kind of seasoned performers. And that, in today's world, they don't want you unless you're a teenager,
Right.
But I'd moved to Nashville, got a record deal, and at 18, and by the time I was 21, I had 6 nationally charted records and working on my first album. And we had the old Aaron Neville song, Tell It Like It Is, out in 1989, and that was my fastest rising single at the time, and was running up the charts. And on March the 9th, 1989, tragedy struck us, and I was shot and left for dead. My friend Kevin Hughes, as you said, was shot and murdered, and it's shot around the world as a murder on Music Row.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's quite a story. I did not know that about you. I was talking to you earlier off the air, and we want to give a big shout out to the guy that set up this interview, our good friend Mr. Randy Hayford. He has Twang Thang Country, and he plays a lot of great traditional country music artists, but he asked me if I would be interested in interviewing you, and I look you up and get to reading your bio, and of course listening to the music. I was like, yes, I'm looking forward to this one and getting to hear the story behind these great songs. So, great.
Well, man, it's a pleasure, man. And yeah, Randy, he's a good guy. I've known him for several years, man.
Yeah, he sure is. You had a couple of successful tours a few years ago, back when 2012, one of them was with Doug Stone. I love his music. They call him the country crooner, I think. And then Ken Mellons and Jeff Carson, who we just recently lost. And sometimes I play a classic country special, and I love Jeff Carson's music, but he was also a law enforcement officer before he passed away, and I've been working security for the last 11 years, and I work real close with law enforcement. So.
Yeah, Jeff, man, what a sweet guy Jeff was. It was so good to be able to travel and do shows with him, and he was a sweet person, man. And it's a shame, of even Jeff, with all the success he had and the hits, he was just kind of forced out to get another job and another career, and it's just a shame, that somebody had to do that after the success that he had, man, because he was a great singer and a great entertainer, and I'm glad to have been able to call him my friend.
Oh, exactly. And I've worked with police officers and those kind of folks in law enforcement that even have another job besides being a police officer. I've worked with some that had to do security on the side. So, and teachers, it's the same way, for what they do and not making enough money and not getting paid enough. And boy, I tell you what, there's some talented teachers just like there are talented people in the world of country music.
Absolutely.
And you're one of those people too.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Now, let me ask you this. Maybe you want to tell us some of the artists that you listened to growing up that made you want to do this country music thing, maybe try to take a shot at it and make a living out of it.
Well, man, when I was just a little kid, my mom and dad said I'd just pull myself up to the stereo and stand up and just sing and try to dance along with the music. So I guess music, the good Lord put it in me at a young age. But, as I look back, I listened to, I guess the first person that I really got hooked on was Elvis. And, he was a big influence on me. And then as I got a little older, I got into, Merle Haggard and George Jones, Johnny Cash and Marty Robbins and those kind of guys,
Uh-huh. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you saw it, that Elvis movie that came out recently, but boy, that was real well done.
Yeah, we've watched that twice, man. It was really a good movie.
Yep, and told a really neat story that I didn't know about Elvis's career was that when Colonel Tom Parker had some issues going on in his life personally, that he couldn't go overseas, and so that's why Elvis never really got to go around the world touring. He did a lot in Hawaii, but that's a part of the United States, and then he spent most of his time doing those shows in Las Vegas and had that whole top floor of that hotel.
Yeah, it's Elvis's career and story is as everybody's got a story, but to find out, that the reason that Elvis couldn't tour overseas was because Colonel Tom was illegal,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So to find all that out is a little bit of a twist in the story.
So the lesson in this crazy music business is to make sure that you pick a good manager, right?
Well, you try. That's the deal, man. You try to do the best you can.
Yep. Well, you're working with a good guy by the name of Randy Hayford. He is a good buddy of mine, and we have done many interviews of artists that he has sent to me, and I'm excited to have you on the program tonight, man. This is fun.
Well, we appreciate you having us, man. We appreciate it a lot.
You betcha. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about this album that is entitled 1989. Now, it's produced by a guy that I know well of. His name is Buddy Hyatt. He's been having a lot of health issues lately of his own, but you've got some featured duets with T. Graham Brown. We're going to play one of those tonight. You've worked with Marty Raybon, Larry Stewart from Restless Heart. That's some good company right there.
Yeah, I feel like we got a good album on this 1989 album, and I just went back to that era, Tim. The year that I was shot and left for dead there in Nashville, and I just went back to that era and picked the music that were hits from that time span. I feel like that kind of music and that music back then is some of the best produced music and some of the best country music that was made, and to be able to have Marty and Larry and T. Graham be a part of that album and sing the songs with the guys that had the hits was just an honor and a blessing to have those guys on there, and I hope people will go out and try to find that album, and I hope they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you said you got a record deal when you was 18, right?
I did.
At what point in time, and did you take like music lessons in school and learn to play instruments? And at what point in time was it then, or maybe even a little bit earlier, that you thought, hey, I want to do this country music thing? And then you tell your parents, and tell us what happened there.
Well, no, I never did have any kind of training. It's just been a God-given talent that He gave me. But I started playing music when I was younger, and then when I got in school and kind of middle school or that middle age, I started, really getting intrigued with it. And then I went around and started playing a bunch of the Opries, in Texas and Oklahoma. And I ended up playing the Louisiana Hayride twice before I graduated out of school. And, I can't explain it. It's hard for entertainers to explain the kind of feeling that you get off of being able to stand on that stage and get the response back from the crowd. That's what we eat off of. And, it became a fire in me and my passion. And, music's my heart, my love. And, I just have to say that God put that in me. And I was just lucky enough to, unfortunately, I say I'm lucky. I was lucky enough to get a deal, but unfortunate, my path and the things that have happened to me along life's highway has been what it is. But God has brought us through it, and He sustained us, and we're still here, and we're still pursuing that dream that we started so long ago.
Man, I love it. And, I say it all the time on the radio. The two biggest places that I get music from are Texas and Canada. And the Texas country music scene is probably the greatest in the United States. Lots of great venues to play down there. And they do this Texas Country Music Award show down at Gilley's now every year. I'm familiar with the folks that run that. It's just, man, there's a lot of competition down there in the world of country music too, I would imagine, huh?
It is, and I mean, the Texas, I guess I don't know if there's been a Texas Nashville rivalry going on for years, but I mean, the Texas music scene has definitely exploded, and there's so much great talent, not just in Texas, but all over the country. But I mean, it's definitely a scene that is definitely growing, and I just feel like there's room for everybody. Everybody that is out there that may be pursuing or want to dream about being a singer, an entertainer, a songwriter, just keep your head up and believe in what you do, and don't take no for an answer, and just believe in yourself, and just pursue your dream and never give up on it.
Absolutely. I've said this before on the radio, and a friend of mine that has recently moved to Arizona, he did a George Strait tribute show here in Branson for a number of years. And George Strait got his big break in 1983. There was an artist that got sick and couldn't make the gig. And so they called George Strait up, and he's on his ranch. He cuts horses and things like that, or cuts cattle. And but anyways, he gets that call in 1983 to perform at the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show, and that was his big break. The artist that couldn't make it, that got sick, was Eddie Rabbitt. And
well, I'll be there.
So that's what it took for George Strait. And then just recently, just a few years ago, and we was playing that artist before he got his big record deal, is another gentleman from Texas by the name of Cody Johnson. He sold out the NRG Stadium down there in Houston, Texas, as an independent artist, and still nobody else has done that other than Cody Johnson right now. So, and he's doing quite well in the world of country music.
He's took off, yes sir, he has.
Yeah, and took home a couple of CMA awards this past year. And
I
so,
saw that.
Yeah, our eyes are always, there's a song I believe, the eyes are upon Texas. Our eyes are always upon Texas. Our ears are too, because the music is so darn good. But you're working with great guys like Buddy Hyatt and those folks to make the great music that you do. Now, we want to talk about your first single, Louisiana Rain. You mentioned touring down there in Louisiana some. Where do you go to record your music?
I've recorded everything I've ever done has been in Nashville, and Buddy has become a good friend, and like you said earlier, Buddy's going through some health problems. He found out that he had throat cancer, and he's going through that, and he's doing better, and I feel like the Lord's gonna touch him and heal him, and he's he's not just a great producer, he's a great musician, he's a great songwriter, and we're just thankful that we're working with him, and so far everything that we're doing has turned out well.
Absolutely. What's the name of his studio?
I think the name of Buddy's studio is Music Tracks.
Music Tracks, okay, awesome.
Yes,
yeah,
I believe that's what Buddy's studio is called, Music Tracks.
There you go. I like to give those a shout out, because if there's other people listening, and we got a lot of young folks that are trying to make it in the world of country music that listen to this program, And I just saw a post today. A young lady that I've interviewed is looking for a social media manager. So they're always looking for that, or different studios to record in, the session musicians that play in Nashville. And we even have a lot of demo singers that we're playing now from songwriters that are pitching their songs to some of these, and they're just good enough to put on the radio, man. I mean, there's just some great stuff out of Nashville. They call it Music City for a reason, don't they?
Well, it just, I don't know. I just feel like whenever I record there that we capture the magic on the records there, and I'm not saying that there's not better, good studios anywhere, because they are.
Yeah.
I just like to go to Nashville and, record there. And I feel like we captured the magic on the records, I believe.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned too that you had toured in Branson for a little bit and come up here. I told you before we got on the air that I'm in Branson, Missouri, right in the middle of the country. Back in the day, Glenn Campbell had a theater here. Roy Clark, Mickey Gilley, who we just recently lost, still has a theater here. They're doing some other cool shows in there. But, it's kind of number 2, I think, to Nashville here in Branson for country music and the history of it.
It really is. I mean, Branson has done well, and when I had my record deal, and when I was 18 or 19, me and Dickie Lee, I don't know if you know Dickie, but Dickie and I, we came to Nashville and we played. I believe it was the Starlight Theater. I think it was Ray Price's theater.
Okay.
Dickie. If you look Dickie up, I mean, he's a tremendous. He's had hit records himself, but he's wrote so many songs, you just have to go and look up what all Dickie's had. He had 9,999,000 tears. Just look him up, man. He's wrote classic country music hits for many, many country artists.
That is awesome. I just interviewed last week John Schneider that played Bo Duke on the Dukes of Hazzard, and he's recently been playing a little bit in Branson, too, at Mickey Gilley's Theater. And Billy Dean, a song that he performed for John Schneider's latest movie, had a few years ago been playing quite frequently at the Starlight Theater. So he's been here many times as well.
Well, that's awesome, man. I mean, I've met both of those guys and got a chance to open up for Billy back in the 90s, right before he went on the tour with the Judds. So,
yeah.
Man, they both got great music, man.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you do too, and so that's what we want to do now is play this song called Louisiana Rain. It's Sammy Sadler on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
My dog can't swim and the river's high. The bridge is out and we can't get by. The levee's in for an awful strain. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain. My lady lives south of Baton Rouge. The power lines won't let me through. They're laying down where they used to hang. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain. Just like the thunder, I'm restless tonight. Thinking about her makes the lightning strike. I know the sun is gonna shine again, and all of this rain will be gone with the wind. Wish I was working on the Delta Queen, then I'd be floating up from New Orleans, straight to her arms where I feel no pain. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain, no, no. Just like the thunder, I'm restless tonight. Thinking about her makes the lightning strike. I know the sun is gonna shine again, and all of this rain will be gone with the wind. nothing like a Louisiana rain, no, no. Lord, it's cold, getting me down.
His name is Sammy Sadler. That is a fantastic song. It is called Louisiana Rain, and great job on that one, man. They're loving it in the chat room.
Awesome, man. I appreciate that. You know, Roger Murrah and Rich Alves wrote that song. Rich was the lead singer for Pirates of the Mississippi, and then, you know, Roger, if you look him up, man, he's wrote tons of hits for everybody. And what a great song, and I feel like it's got a great feel on it.
Oh, I do too. Donna's in Nashville, and she says, great classic sound, and I like it. Kelsey's from Maryland. She says, I love the classics too. So, and you know, that's one thing that, you know, they say is maybe dying a little bit in Nashville, but there's a lot of people, and even young people, trying to keep that classic traditional country music alive, and kudos to you for doing that.
Well, that's, you know, I am who I am, and you know, man, I feel like there's a resurge of 90s country music coming back. And, you know, like you said, Tim, I mean, I feel like there's a void out there for that kind of music. And I feel like there's a lot of people that still want to hear that and still want to come see people that perform that kind of music. So I appreciate everybody that likes what we're doing and appreciate the comments.
Oh, absolutely. I love it. Right after Christmas, I got to interview Richard Lynch for about the 5th time. Great Waynesville, Ohio, a great traditional country music artist, good friend of mine. We got to meet them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got to meet them in person, and they've got the Keeping It Country Farm going out there. So on this radio program, traditional country music is alive and well, I tell you.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I bet Richard, him and Donna are good people.
They sure are. You've got a book out now that you want to talk a little bit about, too, based on the story of your life and the Murder on Music Row thing. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we've got, you know, a book out. It's called A Hit with a Bullet, and you can get it on Amazon or you can get it on my website at sammysadler.com if you'd like an autographed copy. You can get it there, and it's just recently gone up on Audible, on all of the Audible platforms. So if you don't like to read and you just want to hear it, be sure to go there and get it and listen to it. I think it's a little over 8 hours of listening. But you know, anybody, as far as you know, my life, obviously it's about my life and me surviving the Murder on Music Row, and you know, just telling the story through my eyes. And if there's anybody out there, you know, these young artists or anybody else that's trying to pursue a music career, it might be something that, you know, you want to get and read. It tells about my life. It tells about the history of country music, and it tells about the trial, obviously, and the murder and how it was all solved. But it also tells about how careers and how people's careers in country music, and not just country music, but any genre, how they're really made and what it's all about. There
you go. And boy, that's some good reading right there. I'll have to check that out. I'm excited to check that out too. So that sounds great. Let me ask you one more thing before we let you go. I spent a lot of time down there in the area that you're from. Pardon me. I spent a lot of time down there in the area that you're from. And what do you like to do for fun? One thing I love to do, and you're close to Lake Texoma, is bass fishing.
You know, man, I used to do fishing when I was a kid growing up, and I love to do that. I don't get a chance to do that much anymore. I used to play a lot of golf till I hurt my back in a golf tournament. So, you know, now I just like to, you know, when I get a chance to just kind of travel and just take some weekend getaways to try to relax, but I don't get a chance to do that much anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's the same way with me. I work too much, and this radio program keeps me pretty busy, and I also have a TV channel, so I program a lot of videos, too. These artists make some great videos to their music, and you know, a lot of movies have been made off of country music songs, so there's a lot of great acting in these country music videos, so there's just a lot of untapped talent out there, and boy, we're sure glad we came across you.
Well, I'm glad, you know, to be here, and thank you for having us on your show, Tim. And, you know, like you said, man, there's a lot of great singers and songwriters out there. And that's why I said a while ago about picking up a copy of my book, A Hit with a Bullet, because it tells about how people's careers and how, no matter what genre you're in, you know, it's sad. It's sad to say, but everything is it turns around the dollar, man, and it's all about dollars and politics. It's sad to say that, but that's the reality of it. And but again, there's room for everybody. Success is not measured on whether you got a hit at radio. It's measured on where and what you want to do and where you want to go and what you turn your career into.
Absolutely. There's a lot of artists that just play these smaller venues because they love that, and the people are right there in front of them. And I've said this before on the original songs, there's nothing better than when the people out there in the audience are singing along to your original stuff, and boy, that's got to be a great feeling to a song that you wrote.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, there's, a lot of corporate radio stuff. All you hear is the top 20 or top 30 records, and
right.
You don't hear all these other guys that are out here. And the fans is what matters, and getting your music to the people and building your own audience and building your own fans, and that's what it's all about, is just trying to put out your music, build your career of what you want to try to do. You may not have a hit record, you may not get on major country radio, but that doesn't mean that you can't be successful in what you want to do.
Boy, that is absolutely true. Well, I'll tell you what, we're hopefully going to get you some new fans tonight. I'm one of them, that's for sure, and we've got a few more in our chat room that I can tell that are going to be. Where can we find you on social media? I've been looking at your website the whole time. It's real simple, but tell us where we can find you at.
It is, and the thing about it is, we had to start a new Facebook page about 2 months ago. Mine was hacked by some people, and we couldn't get it back. We couldn't get Facebook to do anything about it. I mean, it's Facebook is one of the biggest companies in the world, and you can't get to anybody to help you do anything when something like this happens to you. So I lost over 17,000 followers. So we had to start a new Facebook page. So my official Sammy Sadler Official is my new Facebook page. If you go and see the one that's Sammy Sadler with a blue check, that's not my page anymore. The Sammy Sadler Official is my new Facebook. You can see us on Twitter, Instagram, and my website is sammysadler.com.
Okay, awesome. Well, we're going to definitely send folks over there, and feel free to post anything you would like on our music pages, too. Just look at KICR Indie Country Radio on Facebook and KICR Indie Country Club, and a couple of those are private. You might have to ask to join them. I'll definitely approve you. You're awesome, and feel free to share anything new that you got going on, and we'll help sell some of these singles and that book that you wrote as well.
Man, I appreciate it, Tim. If we ever get a chance to come up there or do any shows, or if we never do anything with you or anybody that keep us in mind.
Oh, absolutely.
We'd love to play for you and come see the fans and the people, and anybody that wants to book us, go to my website. We'd love to come to your hometown and put on a good country music show for you and meet you.
That is awesome. Well, you got a great song here that we're going to play for the folks. We got two more, actually. We're going to play this one next, and then one in the top of the hour that's actually a duet with T. Graham Brown. It's called Darlene, but this one is She's Crazy for Leaving. Now, Ronnie McDowell originally did this one. What made you want to do it?
Well, I think on that, I think it's Rodney Crowell's.
Rodney Crowell. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah,
right.
Rodney and Guy Clark wrote that song, and I've loved that song. But before I even heard Rodney's version of it, I heard Steve Wariner had cut it on an album that Steve had, and when I heard it, I just loved the song, and I've always wanted to record it, and it ended up being a number one record for Rodney Crowell, and we just went back to that era of 1989, and that era, and it was just one of the songs that I loved, and that's why it's on the album.
There you go. I always get those two mixed up, Rodney Crowell and Ronnie McDowell. They sound a lot alike.
I've met Ronnie a few times, and man, he's a great guy. I've not the opportunity to meet or be around Rodney, but Ronnie, he's something else, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah, they're all good guys in country music. If they love country music, we got that in common right from the get-go.
There you go, man.
And Sammy Sadler as well. I'd be crazy for not playing this song. Man, it's been a fun interview. I appreciate it, and come back anytime. You want to talk about something else in a couple of months and promote some more songs, we'd be glad to have you back.
Well, man, we're putting my new road band together, and we're going to be coming out on the road here in the next month or two, and we just look forward to getting back out there and meeting the people and just trying to get the music and the story out there to let people know about us. And we appreciate you guys having us on your show tonight. Anything we can do for you, man, be a pleasure.
Absolutely, man. That's going to be some good stuff right there. Go see Sammy Sadler in a live show. It'll be fantastic. She's Crazy for Leaving. Song number 2 on KICR Indie Country Radio's Triple Play Thursday.
Well, that bus pulled away in a roaring black cloud. Well, I stood in the road, honey, I hollered right out loud. Hey, darling, I love you. Hey, bus driver, whoa. But you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. And the boys at the bus stop just said, man, let her go. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. But you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. So I punched out my truck on a telephone pole. She never looked back, she just said, go, driver, go. Well, I know I could have stopped her, but I ran out of love. She was long gone for love, getting the time they cut me out of the truck. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. And the boys at the bus stop just said, man, let her go. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. But you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. So I kicked and I cussed that old East Texas road. I throw rocks at my truck, check busted my nose, had insult to injury. Said, what do you get? You get a bus stop full of honkies that don't ever forget. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. And the boys at the bus stop just said, man, let her go. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. But you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. But you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. No, you can't stop a woman when she's out of control.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Darlene, sit down, I need to talk to you. Then you do what you wanna do. Just hear me through. And darling, no, you don't need no other guys. No, when you gonna realize how much I love you. Darling, go in there and pack up all your dreams. Well, I'll have all I'll ever need if you go. Want you for my darling. history. Darling, go in there and pack up all your dreams. Well, I'll have all I'll ever need if you'll go with me. Darling, sugar, I can give you everything, and I want you for my darling, darling. I want you for my darling, darling. Oh, I need you for my darling, darling.
What a great way to kick off hour number 2 of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. Sammy Sadler right there one more time, featuring T. Graham Brown in a great song called Darlene. They sing great together, don't they? And I love a duet in the world of country music, and so I would definitely be going out and checking that one out. Sammy Sadler. Check him out on his website, SammySadler.com, and find out all about him and read more of his story, The Murder on Music Row. Well, we are in hour number 2, and we're getting ready to kick off another great set of music. Triple plays for everybody all show long. This next artist was only 14 years old when she recorded these next 3 singles that I'm going to play. We met her back in 2014, so what's that make her now? About 22 years old. She works for a management company. I mentioned her in the interview. Her name is Tori Wilson. Here's her version of a song called Louisiana Rain on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
So you had a little setback, got a little thrown off track. So you had a little heartbreak, but change ain't always bad. You can shine through the pain like the Louisiana rain on a perfect day. There's drops on the street, weights on your heart, but they never last long, and the sun's not that far, like Louisiana rain. I've cried a little downpour, I've been caught in a storm, I've wondered what it's all for. Louisiana
country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
I wanna see where I'm going. I wanna see my brother all grown up. Find the book I wrote in when I was 12 and life seemed tough. Find the girl that I become and see if I still know her. But I don't wanna get older. I wanna see the pictures that I have hanging on my walls. Did I travel the world? Did I get to do it all? Find the girl that I become and see if I still know her. I don't wanna rush things. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Sometimes I think to myself, it sure be nice to see who I am down the road. Did I ever fall in love? Can I hold my head high when it's all over? But I don't wanna get older. I don't wanna rush things. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Sometimes I think to myself, it sure be nice to see who I am down the road. Did I ever fall in love? Can I hold my head high when it's all over? Can I hold my head high when it's all over? But I don't wanna get older. I wanna see where I'm going. I wanna see my brother all grown up.
How about the voice on that young lady for 14 years young when she recorded that? Now she's older, and so is the title of that song. Her name is Tori Wilson. The third song in the triple play for Tori Wilson is called Just Press Play. I wish you would on KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Pulling down old boxes full of empty lockets, picture frames that I never filled, half-finished letters I've had forever. I swore I'd send, but probably never will. I don't spend too much time looking at the back half of my life, but tonight I'm lost. I'm way past gone, replaying all those memories like our old favorite song. Wish I could just press play and you'd be here to stay, but like an AM radio station, you just fade away. If I had my way, I could just press play. time's moved on, and it don't feel wrong. Where I am is where I wanna be. But every once in a while, wish I could share the miles and see you somewhere other than my dreams. I don't spend too much time looking at the back half of my life, but tonight I'm lost. I'm way past gone, replaying all those memories like our old favorite song. Wish I could just press play and you'd be here to stay. But like an AM radio station, you just fade away. If I had my way, I could just press play. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't spend too much time looking at the back half of my life, but tonight I'm lost, way past gone, replaying all those memories like our old favorite song. Wish I could just press play and you'd be here to stay. Like that AM radio station, you just fade away. If I had my way, I could just press play. Whoa, 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 whoa,
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
$5 pitchers down at the Gold Rush. Our good time friends are all waiting on us. There's a dime store disco ball and sawdust on the floor. Somebody yelling at the band, turn it up a little more. They play Mama Tried and Folsom Prison Blues, but I'm in a working on the night moves kind of mood. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel just right? A little rockin' in the swing, just a little you and me in the porch light. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel just right? Two hearts thumping like a bass drum, drumming baby all night. Don't it feel good? Blanket wrapped around us and you cuddled up close. Got an ice box of wine and two empty cups that really need feeling, but I don't wanna get up. Yeah, don't it feel good? Don't it feel just right? A little rocking in the swing, just a little you and me in the porch light. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel just right? Two hearts thumping like a bass drum, drumming, baby, all night. Don't it feel good? Didn't think there was any other place I'd rather be tonight. Till you whispered in my ear, baby, let's move this inside. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel just right? A little rocking in the swing, just a little you and me in the porch light. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel just right? Two hearts thumping like a bass drum, drumming, baby, all night. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good?
Song number 2.
Took a jet, had to leave, so I left, bought a car that was fast, trying to get past her love. I can run, I can hide, I can drive, I can fly, but so far, it ain't far enough. There's a message on my cell phone I can't erase. It's her and the sound of her voice that takes me back across 7 states. I guess the heart of the matter is I just can't forget her. She's like a ghost that haunts me everywhere I go. See her face on a billboard sign, see her name in the stars at night. She's that shadow in my dreams, always chasing me. I can't outrun her memory. I took it east, took it west to the beach where I sat in the sand, ran as far as a ways. Another town, another crowd, it's quiet when it's loud, but still her voice calls my name. Even if I was moving at the speed of light, I couldn't get away. Somehow I gotta face the fact that when I look back, it's hard to look away. I guess the heart of the matter is I just can't forget her. She's like a ghost that haunts me everywhere I go. See her face on a billboard sign, see her name in the stars at night. She's that shadow in my dreams, always chasing me. I can't outrun her memory. Her She's where I start worrying she's back again, and she won't stop. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her. I can't outrun her. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory.
His name is John Wolf. That is Jon, and Wolf has an E on the end of it. He is from the great state of Texas, and he is a great artist. That is called Outrun Her Memory, and before that, another great single from John Wolf called Don't It Feel Good. It sure does, and it sounds good too, my friend. Well, speaking of sounds good, if you liked what we've done in the first 90 minutes, we're only halfway through. Stay tuned for another 90 minutes of the best in new country music, 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. The third single for John Wolf is called What Are You Doing Right Now? Well, hopefully you're listening to Today's Country with Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Well, I guess I could have gave you a little heads up, but a girl like you don't need no fixing up. Friday night's too far away, and you've been stuck in my head all day. I just had to see your face, no I couldn't wait. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Should you put on old blue jeans or a party dress? To be honest, I ain't thought that far ahead. I can pick you up right in front of your house, so pull the shades, blow the candles out. We can watch the first star fall from the edge of town. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Right this minute, I got a bottle you can help me finish, and when it's empty, we can spin it round and round. Yeah, what are you doing right now? Right this second, we got a moment, baby, let's don't waste it. You'll be having the night of your life when the sun goes down. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? I ain't talking about Saturday night. I ain't talking about later on. Girl, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now?
New and exciting.
Broadcasted live from Spreaker.com and iHeartRadio.
neighbor's girl, let's leave this party. So I jump up on his Harley, end up at a liquor store. Next thing I know, he pulls a gun, he's got a bag of money, and he's running, screaming, baby, let's go. And I know that's the last time that I do that. The last time that I do that. That's the last time that I do that. Oh, last time that I do that. Weekend in Vegas, just the girls and me. I brought some pocket change to play the slot machines. Feeling lucky, I got a hot hand, turning pennies and nickels into a Benjamin. 10 turned into 20 and then 20 turned to 50. I was feeling like a millionaire. I doubled down and lost it all, bet my ring and sold my car. How the hell did I get here? But one thing's clear, that's the last time that I do that. The last time that I do that. That's the last time that I do that. Oh, last time that I do that. Last time that I do that. The last time that I'll do that. The last time that I do that. The last time that I do that. And that's the last time that I do that. Oh, I do
Song number 2.
Night is young and the moon is high, little up on the ridge. It's gonna be a good night. South wind bringing in a summer breeze. Cut a little path through the sycamore tree. I know you got a little stash in a mason jar, but I'd rather get a buzz from shooting stars. Moonshine, a blanket of stars in our own spotlight. Moonshine, spin me around and hold me tight. I won't need another drink in my life if I got you and this moonshine. Going too fast on a logging road, gonna get there quick, gonna dance real slow. Fire roars while the air gets cold, sparks will fly, we'll keep each other warm. Moonshine, blanket of stars in our own spotlight. Moonshine, spin me around and hold me tight. I won't need another drink in my life if I got you and this I know you got a little stash in a mason jar, but I'd rather get a buzz from shooting stars. Blanket of stars in our own spotlight. Spin me around and hold me tight. Moonshine, a blanket of stars in our own spotlight. Moonshine, spin me around and hold me tight. I won't need another drink in my life if I got you. Moonshine, ooh.
is my good friend Sherry Rowe. It is S-H-A-R-I on the first name and R-O-W-E on the second. Her name is Sherry Rowe. That is called Moonshine. I love that song, one of my all-time favorites. And another great song from Sherry Rowe called Last Time. It will definitely not be the last time we'll be playing her on the radio. And that's good news because Kelsey Parker, listening to us live in Maryland, requested her in our live chat room. She loves Sherry Rowe. She's a huge fan of hers, and Sherry Rowe is a huge fan of Kelsey Parker, as are we at the radio station. The third single by Sherry Rowe is called Family Gathering. That's what we've got going on right now in our chat room live on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Check it out. We are live right now.
Functionality. Hug on mama, kiss and clear in her Dixie cup, where all that we're has more than just some lemonade. And Uncle Jerry's late. Well, our hometown football star had a late night. From the look in her eye, he and his girl might be on the edge of the fight. We're holding brand new babies, getting caught up with the ladies. We've seen it all, still standing tall with the man who taught us how to throw a football. It's a beautiful thing, this family gathering. My cousin brought a homemade pie, a little dress and a brand new guy. Grandpa says how things should be, just like they were in '53. Cake and coffee talk and making plans about raising kids, getting off the grid and buying a piece of land. And we're holding brand new babies, getting caught up with the ladies. You've seen it all, still standing tall with the man who taught us how to throw a football. It's a beautiful thing, this family gathering. Joy and pain and love and all that's in between. The stories intertwined like a movie. The ties that bind will soon give way to memories. Gotta hold on tight to what that means. Pass the phone, it's my brother Joe. He should died about a year ago. Mom tries to hear, but we're all so loud. But Daddy sure is proud. Holding brand new babies, getting caught up with the ladies. Who've seen it all, still standing tall with the men who stand for love and faith and football. It's a beautiful thing. Holding brand new babies, getting caught up with the ladies. Who've seen it all, still standing tall with the men who taught us how to throw that football. It's a beautiful thing, this family gathering.
Nobody knows new country
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Harvest moon, mid-November. Met that girl on the bank of the river. Highland Grace, yeah, she's a lady. Drives me wild and makes me crazy. But she's my green-eyed Texas angel. Saved my heart when it was in danger. She rocks my world, and Lord, I'm thankful for my green-eyed Texas angel. 0 to 10, that girl's an 11. Here on earth, she's a piece of heaven. Side by side, yeah, we stand tall, hand in hand with me through it all. She's my green-eyed Texas angel. Saved my heart when it was in danger. She rocks my world, and Lord, I'm thankful for my green-eyed Texas angel. And a smile that'll bring you to your knees. She's all I'll ever want, she's all I'll ever need. Well, she's my green-eyed Texas angel. Saved my heart when it was in danger. She rocks my world, and Lord, I'm thankful for my green-eyed Texas angel. She's my green-eyed Texas angel.
Song number 2.
Turned and walked away. Left you standing there on that front porch all alone. And not a day has gone by I haven't asked myself why I didn't stay right there and wrap you in my arms. Girl, how could I have ever been so blind? If I could turn back time, then you would still be mine. All those hopes and dreams and in between, locked up tight with 2 gold rings. And every breath would be better than the rest. All in all, my life would be just fine if I could turn back time. When I saw you on the town with him, I realized what a fool I'd been. That should be me with you at the table set for 2. In that moment when your eyes met mine, I could see we both went back in time. I could feel that spark, I know you felt it too. If I could turn back time, then you would still be mine. All those hopes and dreams and in-betweens, locked up tight with 2 gold rings. And every breath would be better than the rest. All in all, my life would be just fine if I could turn back A time to reap and a time to sow. We both had some room to grow. Now it's time to leave the past behind. A time to break and a time to mend. I'm not the man I was back then. Let's take a chance and give this one more try. If I could turn back time, then you would still be mine. All those hopes and dreams and in-betweens, locked up tight with 2 gold rings. And every breath would be better than the rest. You and me side by side, but I blew it with my foolish pride. All in all, my life would be just fine if I could turn back time. If I could turn back time. Oh, baby.
That is our good friend Darren Morris from the Darren Morris Band. He is from Gilmer, Texas. That is called Turn Back Time. And before that, Green-Eyed Texas Angel. I'm going to play those requests for Brenda. And I'll tell you what, if I don't play those requests, I got to live with it because she's my wife that requested those in our live chat room. Come join the party on our website, KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. See that little chat bubble bouncing around on that Spreaker Live radio player? Double tap that, come in and say hello to yours truly, and meet my wife as well. Darren Morris, we met in 2014 and 2016. We both walked across the stage on November the 7th at the Wild Horse Saloon Nashville Universe Awards. We accepted a couple of awards, and so did he. He got Video of the Year for this next single. It is called Dancing in the Rain from the Darren Morris Band on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
She can smell those storm clouds rolling in. Takes my hand and gives me a grin. Sticks out her tongue to catch a drop or two. Makes her laugh so I do it too. She likes dancing in the rain. Spinning around in that white sundress. Her shoes kicked off and her hair a mess. Yeah, the neighbors stop and stare. They think she's crazy, but she don't care. She likes dancing in the rain. She likes dancing in the rain. Holding hands on that front porch swing. Lightning flashes across the sky. I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain. Lying there next to me. The wind and the rain blowing through the trees. She gives me a wink and then a kiss. I wish every night was just like this. She likes dancing in the rain. She likes dancing in the rain. Holding hands on that front porch swing. Lightning flashes across the sky. I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain. Now other girls may want all kinds of things. Fancy cars and shiny rings. if I could give her anything, anything at all, she'd just go dancing in the rain, holding hands on that front porch swing. The lightning flashes across the sky, I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain. Yeah, when that tin roof starts to sing, and it drives that girl insane. She likes dancing in the rain.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
For a while, come on and dance with me in this honky-tonk bar. You and me together, well, we're gonna go far. Country girl, you rock my world. Well, the first time I saw you, I just couldn't close my mouth. Well, you look so fine that my mind just went down south. Hey, I wanna love you. Hey, I wanna hug you. I wanna tease you. Hey, I wanna squeeze you. So come on back to me. Hey, I've been thinking what I've been missing. I've been thinking, ooh, you've been kissing. So come on back to me. Well, you looked at me and I began to melt. Well, you touched my hand and this is what I felt. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Hey, 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 I'm gonna love you. Hey, 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 I'm gonna love you. Hey, hey, I wanna kiss you. Hey, 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 and I wanna squeeze you. Hey, 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 I've been a thinking. Hey, hey, what I've been a missing. Hey, I've been a thinking. Hey, ooh, you've been a kissing. Hey, well, you looked at me and I began to melt. Well, you touched my hand and this is what I felt. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Come on back to me. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Come on back to me. Hey, 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 hey.
That is how you kick off hour number 3 in style. The great Jonathan Lynn, that is called Come Back to Me, and before that, a great tune called Country Girl. Lots of country girls in our live chat room tonight. We'll send that one out to one particular country girl named Donna from Nashville, Tennessee. She's going to be hanging out in Memphis with Jonathan Lynn tomorrow night. How about that? Like she doesn't hang out with him almost every other weekend, but she hangs out with us quite a bit too. Man, this is fun playing these requests and reliving this great music that we've been playing for a little while. We'll do new music Friday, tomorrow night. If you haven't tuned into that show, you'll probably hear something you've never heard, and I know I'll probably hear something that I've never played on the radio. That's how new the new music is on New Music Friday. Welcome to hour number 3, Today's Country, with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. KICR Indie Country Radio's Triple Play Thursday is on the air. One more from Jonathan Lynn to complete his triple play. It is doing quite well on the country radio gospel charts. It is called The Mightiest of Men from Jonathan Lynn on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Will the mightiest of men have had their troubled times? They've walked down lonely roads and through the potholes of life, and they knew in their hearts there was another way. It wasn't very easy to make it through each day. Well, the mightiest of men have got down on their knees
tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
There ain't nothing like you and me, baby. Lying on the creek bank just being lazy. The full moon shining through the trees, just maybe we can stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. So baby, take your time. Can feel your heart beating next to mine. As the sun goes down, oh, just let it fade. And stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. Let me hold you like you've never been. True love is meant to be every now and then. So stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. Let me hold you like you've never been. True love is meant to be every now and then. So stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. Let me kiss you like you've never been. True love is meant to be every now and then. So stay, baby, all night long. Stay, baby, all night long, loving like crazy. Loving like crazy.
Song number 2.
been stomped by bulls, damn near lost my cool. Well, I don't need no sympathy. All night riding intensity, come on. This misery in Texas gonna take its toll, send me on my way. Well, I've been somewhat cheated, just a little bit mistreated. I've been up and down, round and round tonight. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. To kill the pain and sorrow of a rodeo, I just can't call mine. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. When I get to Tulsa, there won't be no do-si-do. And I can't dance on Friday. Doctor says I've got to take it slow. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. To kill the pain and sorrow of a rodeo, I just can't call mine. So when I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. Women, whiskey on my mind. Women, whiskey on my mind. Women, whiskey on my mind.
Yeah, that song will make you want to get up and move, whether you're sitting down like me or standing up, folding laundry, whatever you got going on. His name is Adam Grant, Women, Whiskey, and Drinking, our good friend from the state of Georgia. And before that, another song called Lovin' Like Crazy, and that is the way we feel about his music. We are loving it like crazy. He had a great year in 2022 doing his Rope in the Wind tribute show to Garth Brooks. Man, if you haven't seen that, go find him. Adam Grant, our good friend from the great state of Georgia. Third song in the triple play for Adam Grant, one of my all-time favorite ballads. It is called Let Her Hurt on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Somebody else will fix his heart, the same one you've torn all apart. Now you're sad 'cause you did me wrong. You just don't realize what you have until it's gone. But in my mind, I take her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. Though this flame still burns, I'll let her hurt, I'll let her cry, her feel what it's like to hear the words goodbye. I'll let her tears pour down like rain. She can deal with the lonely. She can deal with the pain she's put me through. When she turned cold, she left my heart full of empty, with nothing else to hold. In my mind, I still want her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt. There was a time I made her smile, but those days have been gone for a while. Oh, what a fool that I've been, afraid of starting all over again. So this time no turning back, 'cause my heart just can't handle that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt. I'll let her hurt.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Shouldn't look this old, but the last 10 years sure took their toll on the girl in the picture with the plastic crown. That sequin dress wouldn't fit her now like it did before the kids. Yeah, she loves her husband 'cause she said she would. Oh, it ain't so bad, but it ain't so good. She swore she wouldn't get stuck in this town. Now she's cutting coupons 2 doors down from her mom. And it goes on. Yeah, too bad life ain't a local parade in your uncle's Corvette on a Saturday, with all the little girls waiting on you to wave when you're 17. You don't know that you won't always be homecoming queen. A newspaper clipping and a sash in the box are the only things that didn't get lost. She married a guy on a real estate sign, and it's hard to believe once upon a time she was royalty, the girl we all wanted to be. Yeah, too bad life ain't a local parade in your uncle's Corvette on a Saturday, with all the little girls waiting on you to wave when you're 17. You don't know that you won't always be homecoming queen or the captain of the team. It ain't what it seems.
number 2.
I used to want to be a cowboy, a shadow in the sunset. That's why I started smoking cigarettes. I used to want to be a cowboy. I used to want to be Elvis, drive a pink Cadillac car. That's why I learned to play the guitar. I used to want to be Elvis. There's a lot of things I used to want to do till I met you. Now I want to be honest. Now I want to be better. Now I want to be the me I should have been when we were together. I want to be at least almost close to worth your love. I want to be who you thought I was. Used to want to join the circus and hang around with the freak show. Wish I'd learned to walk a tightrope. I used to want to join the circus. Used to want to stay 18. I used to want an airstream with a lawn chair tumbleweed view. Now I just want you. And I want to be honest. Now I want to be better. I want to be the me I should have been when we were together. I want to be at least almost close to worth your love. I want to be who you thought I was. There's a lot of things I used to want to be till you stopped loving me. Now I want to be steady. I want to be forever. Now I want to be the me I could have been when we were together. I want to be at least almost close to worth your love. I want to be who you thought I was. Yeah, I want to be who you thought I was.
She was on the Who You Thought I Was tour all of last year in 2022. Her name is Brandy Clark, and that is the title track of the Who You Thought I Was tour. And before that, another great tune called Homecoming Queen. She wrote this next song about her mother, and what a beautiful tribute. And you might want to get the Kleenex out for this next one. Third song in the triple play for Brandy Clark is called Remember Me Beautiful on KICR Indie Country Radio's Triple Play Thursday.
I thought that a woman would live forever. I guess I grew up, but I swear she never grew old. Sometimes I put on a favorite sweater when I'm all alone and the world feels cold. She'd say you should have known me when I was 20, when life was a long road ahead with no end. I was a fast car riding pretty, but I had a ball and I'd do it all again. Remember me beautiful. just too busy living every day. When I want to call her up and I can't stop crying. If heaven had a phone, I'm sure she'd say, remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling with my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love. I told her she could go if she was ready, and I promised her that we'd all be okay. She needed me, so I was strong and steady. I leaned in close and I hope she heard me say, remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling with my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love. Remember my
New country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Cotton flannel on a front porch swing, leather jacket and some tight blue jeans. Don't get me started on the things I think when you're wearing nothing but them soft white sheets. Yeah. Listen, baby, you can put on anything, but what drives me crazy is seeing you in a honky-tonk, the way you're slipping that neon on. Girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky-tonk. Smoke rings, glowing greens and reds, they hug your body like a long black dress. It's tailor-made for your silhouette. Nothing steals my breath like seeing you in a honky-tonk, the way you're slipping that neon on. Girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky-tonk. Sipping and swaying and singing, girl, all I'm saying is it fits you like a glove. Listen, baby, you can put on anything, but I just go crazy seeing you and a honky tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. But nothing turns me on like you in a honky tonk. Oh, in a honky tonk. In a honky tonk.
Song number 2.
She looks good, I mean real good. She got that thing about her, she got that glow around her. It's been folded, but every time I hold it, I just can't believe you can fit in that much. Pretty in a 3x3. She's in that red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, bare feet on a salty shore. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Yes, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. There's a corner ripped off, her name's in a heart at the bottom, and there's a tear stain down the middle, where I've cried a little over that red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, bare feet on a salty shore. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Yes, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. She ain't in this house, this room, or this town. She ain't in this bed I'm laying in right now. No, she's in a red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, cutting me right straight to the core. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Because she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. Yeah, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. She looks good, I mean real good.
That is new music from Randall King from the great state of Texas. It is called In the Picture, and before that, You in a Honky Tonk. He had a great year in 2022. He got to perform at the Grand Ole Opry last March, CMA Fest last summer, and he got to attend the CMA Awards just a couple of months ago. He's going to be walking on that stage one day and receiving one of those for sure. The third single for Randall King to complete his triple play is called Hey Moon on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Hey moon,
It's me again, that guy that's always checking back in. How's she doing? I'm hoping better than I've been. Hey moon, there's someone you see that stands between her love and me, and I miss her. Damn, I miss her. Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Hey moon, is she looking up from her room and thinking of us? Has she been tucked in, wondering where I've been, dreaming about seeing me again? Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky, but I gotta try. Hey moon. Hey moon, if you see my little girl, would you shine your light on the world? Trust me, I know it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Yeah, yeah.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Got a counter full of long stems that never seem to die. My favorite's the pale pink, but I'll settle for white. Lucky me, I'm drowning in Valentine's. At least once a week, you got a dozen in hand. Doing what you think makes you a good man. And I'll flash that fake smile once again. There's one for sneaking in too late at night, one for when sorry wouldn't make it right. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. They'll be yellow when you're coming from the bar across town. That lipstick red we don't talk about. I'm waiting on a bouquet that comes without. One for every white lie that's left your lips. There's one for every broken promise I forgive. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. Roses.
number 2.
Honey, turn off that TV. I've been waiting on the end of that game. Come sit at the table and I'll pour us a couple drinks. I got something that I gotta say. I'm just not sure how, but there's a few shades of gray we didn't cover when we said those vows. I've been thinking about cheating, though I don't have a reason to cross that line, and I just had to tell you, 'cause it's something I never thought I'd do. Ain't thinking about leaving, but I've been thinking about cheating. No, I haven't met nobody, but lately there's been a few times a stranger has looked at me in a way I kinda like. Now there ain't no motel keys or sneaking around, just temptation that's weighing me down. I've been thinking about cheating, though I don't have a reason to cross that line, and I just had to tell you, 'cause it's something I never thought I'd do. Ain't thinking about leaving, but I've been thinking about cheating. Does it break your heart hearing every word? Do you wish that you would have brought it up first? If that makes you mad, give me your worst. Baby, tell me, does it even hurt knowing I've been thinking about cheating, though I don't have a reason to cross that line. I just had to tell you, 'cause it's something I never thought I'd do. Ain't thinking about leaving, but I've been thinking about cheating. I ain't thinking about leaving, but I've been thinking about
No cheating on country music tonight. 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. She is my good friend May Estes. She is from Hope, Arkansas. Check her out on TikTok. That's where I found her. And check out her May Day Mondays. It is M-A-E on the first name if you want to find May Estes. And that song called Thinking About Cheating. And before that, the first song I ever heard from May Estes called Roses. What a fantastic young lady and super, super talented. Writes a lot of music and hit songs for other folks as well. This next song is a hit. The third one in the triple play for May Estes is called Your Hands on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
I've seen your hands grease stained, turn a wrench, swing a hammer, take apart a V8, put it back together and never miss a move. They just know what to do. And I've seen your hands 10 and 2, headed east on 40, hometown in the rear view. You left for me, letting go of everything so I could chase a dream. Steady and true and strong, and
sitting right where I belong, holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door and my old guitar, there on my knee in a crowd in a dive bar, holding a ring in my heart for the rest of my life, wearing that band. I hope your hand's always holding mine. I felt your hands in the dark, light me up all over, running through my hair and pulling me closer like nobody else. You know me better than I know myself. You pick me up when I can't stand, like my mama prayed for, kind of man. Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door and my old guitar, there on my knee in a crowd in a dive bar, holding a ring in my heart for the rest of my life, wearing that band. I hope your hand's always holding mine, when we got the whole world in the palm of it, when the going gets tough, ain't letting go of it. Yeah, we'll make the most of it. Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door and my old guitar, there on my knee in a crowd in a dive bar, holding a ring in my heart for the rest of my life, wearing that band. I hope your hand's always holding mine, holding mine.
Once again, her name is May Estes, and that is called Your Hands. Go get your hands on her music. She is fantastic. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Triple Play Thursday. I want to thank my special guest, Sammy Sadler, for joining me on the program tonight. If you missed our interview, don't worry. Everything's recorded, and it will replay on 14 other radio stations around the world this coming weekend and the following week. And speaking of the following week, I will be on tomorrow night with New Music Friday, the best in new country music and brand new music as well. 7 p.m. Central Time, we'll hit the airwaves live on KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. Then, in a couple of days after the weekend, I will be back on Monday night with New Music Monday, and we'll do a show called 2 for Tuesday, where we'll play double shots of every artist all show long. We'll do that at 7 p.m. Central Time as well. So it's easy to remember. If I'm on the air Mondays and Tuesdays, I won't be on Thursdays and Fridays. If I'm on Thursdays and Fridays, I won't be on the following Monday and Tuesday. We'll get it figured out sooner or later. I just had a crazy schedule change to begin 2023. Just kind of want to give you all heads up on it. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until tomorrow night, I will see you on the radio. Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. Bye-bye now.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Taking back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the